Let's now cross over to CBS News White House reporter Olivia Rinaldi. You're joining us from our D.C. bureau. Olivia, great to see you. We just heard that the EU is now announcing its retaliatory tariffs on the U.S. And in the statement that we just saw, they said it could be lifted at any time if the U.S. wants to renegotiate more reasonable, kind of paraphrasing, but more reasonable negotiations on numbers. Help us understand the White House's position based on what we heard from President Trump last night.
Well, Errol, last night Trump was very defensive about his tariff plan in speaking to congressional Republicans. Take a listen to what he had to say here, specifically about that plan and why they need to trust him throughout this entire economic time of uncertainty.
The United States has been getting ripped off for 50 years, and we're simply not going to take it anymore, and that's what's happening right now. I know what the hell I'm doing. I know what I'm doing, and you know what I'm doing, too. That's why you vote for me.
A forceful defense of his tariff policy as we are starting to see the counter reciprocal tariffs happening today from China and the European Union. I do also want to note last night during that speech, Trump said there will be more tariffs coming, specifically on the pharmaceutical industry. Now, of advisors I've spoken to in the White House, this is the one that gives them the most pause and concern. We saw during the COVID pandemic the spike in need for certain types of drugs that are not manufactured here in the United States. This is something Trump is very concerned about. They say that the focus of these new round of tariffs, specifically on the pharmaceutical industry, would be focused on bringing manufacturing back to the United States for certain pharmaceutical products. So all to say, Errol, there is still more tariffs planned coming out of this White House as a result. So still a lot to be following today, especially as we're hearing that Scott Bessent, as we heard Ramey talk about as well, that he will be making deals with Japan, that's something on the table that they're discussing as the economic markets look very uncertain right now.
Yeah, and Olivia, on the news of potential, pharmaceutical tariffs, we've seen stock in those U.S.-based companies drop under the suspicion that that could happen. There's also a bit of division among the president's own cabinet. You've got his advisor, Elon Musk, calling the president's senior trade advisor, Pete Navarro, a moron, publicly disagreeing with his position. How is the White House responding to what is clearly infighting?
Yeah, we've certainly seen some interesting conversation happening between top Trump advisors. Peter Navarro is a longtime Trump advisor, even went to prison, served some time in prison for not responding to a congressional subpoena about an investigation into Trump. Elon Musk, of course, we have seen as the leader of Doge, who's part of the White House as an advisor to Trump, publicly feuding on Musk's platform X. We saw Navarro over the weekend call Musk an auto assembler rather than a manufacturer. That prompted Musk to respond, calling him a moron, then saying something about him being dumber than a pile of bricks, then later saying that was mean to bricks. So clearly some barbs being traded here. The White House finally responded to this yesterday. Take a listen to what Caroline Leavitt had to say during the press briefing about all of this back and forth.
These are obviously two individuals who have very different views on trade and on tariffs. Boys will be boys, and we will let their public sparring continue.
Now, clearly brushing off all of these back and forth between Musk and Navarro, but important to note that Musk is still pushing for a free trade relationship between the United States and the European Union, even as Navarro is pushing for maximum pressure on all of these countries.
Yeah, but it is, they are both appointed by President Trump, so that criticism is indirectly a criticism of the man who put them in their positions. Olivia, great summary there for us. We appreciate that. Thanks very much. Let's just take a live look for our viewers now at the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Markets have been open for less than an hour. You saw some pullback early this morning and now some slight gains. So generally speaking, we are flat. We'll continue to watch this and bring you details on the impact of the president's tariffs. And now what we're hearing are these international retaliatory measures throughout the hour and throughout the day here on CBS News 24/7.